Welcome to English Decode channel. Today we will be discussing Jane Eyre by Charlotte Brontë. This is part 2 of our series on the major works of literature. If you haven't already, be sure to watch part 1, which covers Pride and Prejudice. You can find it in the cards or description below. We will begin with a plot overview, then move on to the major themes, character analysis and symbolism. So grab your books and settle in. Let's begin with a plot overview. Jane Eyre is the story of a young woman who, after enduring a harsh childhood, becomes a governess at Thornfield Hall. There she falls in love with her employer, Mr. Rochester, but their relationship is complicated by his dark secret, a wife he keeps hidden away in the attic. When this secret is revealed, Jane flees and finds refuge with a family in the countryside. After a few months, she returns to find that Mr. Rochester is now blind and has only one functioning arm. They marry and move to a new house where they live happily ever after. Now let's discuss the major themes of the novel. The first theme is resilience. From the time she is an infant, Jane demonstrates an indomitable spirit. She is able to survive the harsh conditions at Gateshead Hall, the bullying at Lowood Institution, and the emotional torment she endures at Thornfield. Throughout the novel, Jane is subjected to the cruelty of others, but she never allows it to break her. She maintains her dignity and integrity and ultimately emerges from her experiences stronger and more independent. The second theme is moral integrity. Jane is a deeply religious young woman and she believes in doing what is right regardless of the consequences. This is evident in her decision to leave Thornfield once she discovers Mr. Rochester's secret. She could have easily chosen to stay and become his mistress, but she believes that doing so would be morally reprehensible. Instead, she decides to walk out into the cold and dark night rather than compromise her principles. The third theme is the struggle between class and gender roles. In the Victorian era, women were expected to be subservient to men and to put the needs of their employers before their own. However, Jane refuses to accept these constraints. She is a strong-willed and independent young woman who is not afraid to speak her mind or to fight for what she believes in. Despite the many obstacles she faces, Jane is ultimately able to forge her own path in life and to create a future that is truly her own. Moving on to character analysis, the protagonist of the novel is Jane Eyre. Jane is a young woman who is defined by her strength, intelligence and moral integrity. Despite the many obstacles she faces, Jane never allows herself to be defeated. She is a true heroine of the Romantic era, a woman who is able to forge her own path in life despite the constraints of society. The major symbols in the novel include Thornfield Hall, which represents both the beauty and the danger of passion. Also, Gateshead Hall, which symbolizes Jane's difficult childhood. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to English Decode channel to be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching.